Hey, welcome back. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Zoe. I go by Woolly Peach on the internet. And today I wanted to talk about my spring slash summer knitting plans. I never thought I was a spring summer knitter. I would always just make sweaters throughout the summer. I did make this skirt, the lime skirt by La Pole, 2 summers ago. And then I recently self-drafted a linen kind of tank top and I get it now. I don't know. I was like just never wanting to make a summer knit. I didn't think I would wear it. I don't know, but I've caught a spring summer knitting bug. So I saved a bunch of patterns on my Ravelry and I want to share them with you because they're all really good. So yeah, I have them pulled up on my computer here. We're going to talk about those. One I am for sure going to knit. It's not really like spring summer vibe, so I'll disclaimer and get that out of the way right away. But it is like not as chunky of a sweater that I would usually make. It is still a sweater though. It is I'm like, girl, drop the name of the sweater already. The Singapore Side Zip by Made by Rosh. I love the design of this pattern. I think it's so genius. Basically, you can make it with any yarn and needle size. One of those where you like put in your measurements and it calculates everything for you. So I'm gonna make it probably in a gray. Also, I don't really have anything like this, and I just like think the sample photo is perfect. And I am scared to install zippers. That always holds me back from projects, but like a zipped knit, there's nothing cuter in my eyes. Like I see them all the time and I'm like, I need to make that. And I already have the yarn for this. So if it works out, I will be making it next and I will be making it in gray if I end up using that yarn. I'm going to use the Moonshine Fine by Juniper Knits, and then I think Knitting Fever sent me, it's called like Cash Silk Light by Lena Stu Nort or something like that. I can insert pictures of everything. I'm not like the best with names, but yeah, if those two held together work out and I love the fabric, that is the plan for that. I think it's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. So yeah, that's like I said, not really like spring slash summery, although it could be like a transition piece for in the evenings when it's a little cooler and it's not like super chunky. It's not like a really heavy wool. So that is top of my list. I need to make this. It's like so my style. I don't have anything like that. I also think it would just like be the perfect thing to throw on, like I said, in the evenings, by the lake, a little chillier over there. That is the Singapore Side Zip, and what can I say? That is a genius pattern. I always see Made by Rosh's patterns, and I'm like, damn, she's really doing her thing. Speaking of, another pattern by her is the Kyoto keyhole top. I know this would be so fast to knit. I know I would wear this so much. She's really doing her thing. Like all of her patterns are stunning. So check out Made by Rosh if you have not seen her before. But these two, these two are calling to me. I will be making those for sure, now that I want to be a spring summer knitter. Another one high up on my priority list is the Sunny Tea by Lisa Lionel. I just think like the construction of this is perfect. Like in this dark charcoal gray I love. I would wear this so much. Like for real. I do have like a very fine like knit t-shirt. Sorry, I don't know why my voice sounds like that. It's like a black knit t-shirt and I love it. I love it. I think it's so flattering. I think the construction of this is perfect. Like I just would wear this like once a week. I don't know. It's awesome. It's perfect. It's stunning. Love her. Very high up on my list. Another one, talking about perfect construction, like stunning and gorgeous, that's high up on my list is the dappled lace girl top. Dappled Lace Raglan by James N. Watts. I specifically saw this photo of someone who knit it in black. Mm-mm-mm. That is like calling to me in a crazy way. I bought this pattern years ago, before I could do anything technical, and I basically knew how to do the knit stitch, purl stitch, whatever. I didn't really know how to do anything else, and I was like, I will make this in black. And now I will, because I have the technical skills now. I've knit lace before. I can do it again. I can follow a chart. I can work this out this time. I bought it like definitely before I had any business buying this pattern. But now I already have her, and so I will be knitting her. I just need like a fingering, weight, black yarn. So if anyone has any recommendations for like, I guess I could follow the pattern recommendation, but like ideally like a fingering, weight, black, like true black, dark color. Linen would be great. I'd prefer that over cotton, but like I'm keeping an open mind. Both would work. I need this for summer. I think this is so gorgeous, and I would wear this all the time for sure. And really, that is like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make things that I will wear a lot, because, I've made like the crazy patterns and like stunning, way out there designs, but I just like don't wear them as much as I would something that like is genuinely constructed really well, and I feel like is kind of timeless and just like my style. And if we're being realistic, in a boring color, like in a black or dark gray, like that is what I wear. So to counteract everything I just said, another thing on my list that is exactly the opposite of all of that is the Nina top 2 by La Pole. Maybe I could still make this just like in like a more toned down color palette. I think like a blue and red stripe would be really cool. But I love the neck of this, how it like kind of goes like that. You could also like put the straps on one side. You could like play around with how you wear it. This would knit so fast. I know I could do this in like a day or two. In like a black and red? No, black and blue. Yeah, this construction I love. It's just like, obviously she makes a bunch of her patterns in like crazy way out there colors, but I just think she's like a genius pattern writer in general, like especially for summer knits. She got some good summer knit patterns, and two more that from La Pole that I really love are the Lover shorts or the Lulu shorts. I just need to knit a pair of shorts. Another great pattern for shorts would be the Loopy Studios micro shorts. I feel like those were really having their moment last summer, and I didn't care about summer knits then. But she was so kind, and sent me the pattern, because I have knit her Loopy Studios scrunchie bag so many times and like shared photos of it on Instagram so many times. She was like, "Hey, thank you. Like, here's this pattern I just wrote if you want it." And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, thank you. Even though I didn't want to knit it last summer, now I really do. So now I already have that pattern. I should make those. Also, like, fun little side stories. Like, I talk about knitting a lot in one of my classes where we have to do speeches. I did one of my speeches on like spinning and the history of that, like why people still spin today, and like ethics of making your own clothes, blah blah blah. And everybody in my speech class knows I knit. I am always wearing my knits. And one of the girls in my class was like, "Oh my God, you have to teach me how to knit." And I just bought this pattern, but I feel like I'm having a stroke like reading it. But I really want to knit micro shorts. And I was like, "Oh, what's the pattern? I bet I know it." And she's like pulling it up, and I'm like, "The Loopy Studios micro shorts." And she was like, "Yeah, how did you know that?" And I was like, "She sent me the pattern." Anyway, I got to feel very cool in that moment. So yeah, I want to knit those. I want to knit a pair of shorts, like micro shorts. I think the problem is that, what am I gonna do? I gotta figure out what color to knit them in. Ideally, like I want a black pair, I want a red pair, I want a navy pair. But that is a lot. of knitting, so maybe navy. So it's not like, I don't know, I have so many pairs of black shorts. Yeah, red would be cute too. Those are like the main ones that I want to accomplish, and realistically, like they're all very doable, I feel like. These are more if I have time. I did message my friend Kate, Mini Guru Studios. I'm sure y'all already know her. And asked her for summer knits recommendations because I feel like she has really good ones and she's really good at finding like flattering construction in a pattern. She recommended to me the Cicada Summer Top by Suko Knit. I really like the one that she made, and I like the construction. It's pretty simple, but I think it would just be like really wearable, really basic. Yeah, just a stunning, gorgeous silhouette. I also think it would knit up pretty quickly because it's a worsted weight, knit on 4mm needles. Yeah, that was a good recommendation. Another one that I have talked about before, I think this was in my ballet knitspo video, is the Solar Blouse by Spectacles Strict. This one, I should have knit this by now. It's literally perfect. I do think I have mohair in stash that I could use, but I love the hand-dyed ones they used in this sample, and I would want it to be something like this. So I'm kind of waiting for like the perfect yarn to, like, when I see it, I'll know that this would be stunning and gorgeous. I need to make her. Okay, and then I included this one because I forgot about it in my everything I want to knit this year video, and I really want to knit it. I also think like the ants on it, the bugs are kind of giving it like more of a spring summer vibe, but it's the Ants in a Row Raglan by Leafhopper Knits. I just love this. I love bugs. I want to knit this so bad. And it's not really like a spring summer knit, but like, you know, it is giving like picnic, summer vibe with the ants, you know? You see the vision? It is a sport weight, so it's not like super thick of a material. Knit on 3.25mm needles. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be one that I probably don't accomplish this year, but like I want to knit this so bad. I just want to own this sweater, really. Like if someone wants to knit this for me, I would love them forever, but like this would take me a long time. I'm not like a super fast knitter. I don't have that much time to knit, but I think Leafhopper Knits is a genius. I think this is like one of the coolest patterns I've seen. Yeah, this is an honorable mention just because it's so good. It's so good. And I think more people should talk about her patterns. I don't know. I think they're great. And I love that she loves bugs too. Finally, my last like more honorable mention, less spring summer knit, is the Willie Hood tee by Hold Please. It's so hard like when I try and use Ravelry on my laptop because I'm so used to using it on my phone. This interface is crazy. Okay, my final honorable mention that I think would be good as like a transitional piece. Picture this like by a campfire or like outside in the evening. Again, it's a little cooler. Specifically, this photo of it. This is the Willie Hood tee by To Knit Hong, and it's just so cute. I really think like these photos actually in the black and green are what won me over for this knit. Ugh, it's so cute. I would love this in like any variation of black and another color, black and green, black and red, black and white, black and gray. Like, I know you could really easily find something like this, probably fast fashiony, but like knowing that it's hand knit, you know this is gonna feel like so expensive and luxurious and will last forever. I don't know, like it looks so nice, and it's knit in a DK weight yarn with 4.5mm needles, so not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, it's really cute. But that I think sums up my list. It's not super long, and I do think it's like pretty approachable because summer knits are quicker than like knitting a bunch of big sweaters. But like I said, I'm not a very fast knitter, and also I don't have a ton of free time in my life to knit. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I definitely want to make some tops like the Kyoto keyhole top, and I do want to make sure I knit a pair of shorts this summer. I don't know. I didn't think they were like that wearable for my lifestyle before, but my girlfriend really wanted a pair for ballet, and now I am taking pole dancing classes, and I'm like, I need some micro shorts, like really fitted ones. They can't be loose, you know? They gotta be like tiny, tiny shorts. And that would be perfect for that. So yeah, that is my compilation of spring slash summer knit spo. Please let me know what you want to make this spring slash summer if you have any recommendations. Like I said, I never thought I was a summer knits girl, but now I'm feeling inspired to be. And I want to make more tiny tops, and I could use more recommendations. This is just like what I have been scheming up. But I really do want to know what y'all want to make. And I think these videos are so fun to watch. So I hope y'all liked it, and I will see you in the next one.